Hi everyone, I hope you're doing well and I'm so excited that you decided to join me for this 40-minute full body resistance band workout. So we're going to be using the resistance band to work the entire body, and we're really going to be focused on building that strength, building that muscle, and a little bit of power work in there, a little bit of core work. So how the structure of the workout's going to work, there's going to be a warm up and a cool down, and then we're going to be doing 20 different resistance band exercises. We are going to be doing each exercise for a slightly longer time period than usual, so for about 90 seconds of work. However, we will only be doing each exercise once through. So that means we're going to be doing 90 seconds of each exercise, and then we'll never have to do them again. So you're going to have to keep pushing through that 90-second period, but I know you can do this. We're going to be doing it together. I'll be with you every step of the way. So in between each exercise, there's going to be a 20-second rest, and then after the first 10 exercises, so halfway through the workout, we're going to be having 1 minute extra rest. After the first 10 exercises is also when we're going to be moving into more kind of upper body moves where your strength might be a little bit more limited. Therefore, I would recommend having 2 resistance bands if you have them available, obviously. So one slightly heavier one for the first 10 exercises, and then one slightly lighter one for the final 10 exercises after that 1 minute rest period. So I'm using a medium one for the first 10 exercises and a light one for the final 10 exercises. So yeah, that pretty much sums it up. I hope you're excited. I know I am. And without further delay, I'm going to press the timer and let's get started. So going into that warm up, we're going to grab our light resistance band. We're going to pull out on the resistance band and we're just going to be passing it through. So I'll show you from the side. We're going to be going just circles to the front and back of our body. So really trying to keep our arms straight here, so don't have too much of a bend in your elbow like this. We want to keep our arms straight and think of pulling out on the band, maintaining that tension to really activate your back and your arms. If you want to make it more challenging, bring your hands a little bit further in onto the band. Perfect. And now, still holding that band in the same position, we're just going to be taking it around our body, kind of sideways this time rather than forwards and backwards. So I like to call these around the world, and again, same principles apply. Pulling tightly outwards on that band and trying to keep your arms as straight as possible. Perfect, and now we're going to step on that band. So we're going to step in the middle of the band and we're just going to be going into some suitcase squats or deadlifts. So holding the band on the outside of our legs, we're squatting down, and then as we come up, really feeling the extra tension in that band. Perfect, and now last one we're going to go into, we're going to be holding the band in the middle, pulling out on it, so keeping that tension on the band, and then going into a lunge. So activating that upper body by pulling out on that band and warming up the lower body with those lunges. Keep breathing here. Just trying to gently elevate the heart rate and warm up our muscles. Perfect. So drop that band. We've got about 20 seconds to get ready for the workout. So make sure you have your water, you have your 2 bands. If you have a heavier band, we're going to go ahead and grab that. And the first exercise we're going to be going into is going to be some deadlifts. All right, so we're stepping in the middle of the band like so, hands holding the edge of the band, we're hinging back and then coming up to standing. You're really going to feel the tension here in the raising part of the move, so when you're standing up straight. So the further your feet are out on the band, and therefore the lower you're grabbing the band, the more difficult it's going to be. So to make it easier, bring your feet in ever so slightly. I'm going to show you from the side. Remember, we've got 90 seconds of each exercise, but after that, we won't be doing the exercise again. So keep pushing here. Keeping your belly button tucked into your spine, maintaining that straight back, and squeezing your glutes at the top. Perfect, first exercise complete. So we've got about 15 seconds left of the rest, and then we're going to be going into a bent over row. So we're going to be having one foot on the band, and the other hand is going to be rowing the band up. All right, let's go. So one foot on the band, and we're rowing up. The closer your foot is to the edge of the band, the edge that your hand is holding, the harder it's going to be. So basically, the larger the distance you have to row that band up, the more difficult the movement's going to feel. If you want, hold a couple seconds, squeeze at the top, and then release. 90 seconds here. If you need to shake it out for a little bit throughout the 90 seconds, please do so. All right, 25 seconds left. 20 seconds rest after this. Still the same arm rowing. And rest. Whew. Shake it out, and after this rest, we'll be going into the same thing on the other side. So keep pushing now. All right, let's go. So foot on that band, other foot even, getting confused myself. Make sure you're rowing with the opposite hand, and we're bringing that band up towards our waist or just below our chest. Keep breathing. Thirty seconds left. Keep going. Oh, hand rest, all right. Amazing work, everyone. Grab some water if you need. And next, we're going to be going into 90 seconds of a back squat, again with that resistance band. All right, so grabbing the band, we're gonna bring it overhead and then just let it rest behind our shoulders, and we're gonna be squatting up and down for 90 seconds. Keep breathing. Remember, if you need to take an extra break during the 90 seconds, please do so. Make sure to be careful the band doesn't snap up and hit you, because I don't want you guys to get injured because of my workout. And rest. So carefully come out of that, grab some water, and next we're going to be going into some good mornings. All right, so again, bring the band up behind your shoulders, on top of your shoulders, and this time be careful to not let it slip. We're just going to be hinging back and then squeezing up into that good morning. Really feeling it in the back of your legs, so the hamstrings and the glutes. Squeezing your bum at the top. Make sure to not look up, just look forward or even slightly downwards. We don't want to stress out our neck. Keep going now. Less than 30 seconds left. This is a really good one. Practicing that hinging motion here with the band, it's really going to help you even for lifting those heavier weights, those deadlifts in the gym. All right, and rest. So come out of it safely, shake it out, grab some water, and next we're going to be going back into some squats, but this time we're going to be doing front squats with a twist. All right, let's go. So, stepping on the middle of the band, but only one part of the band you're stepping on. The other one is inside your elbow crease. We're squatting and then twisting to the side. Really working both those legs and that core here. So we're on exercise 6 now, which means that we're over halfway through the first 10 exercises. So the first 10 exercises are the ones that we're using the heavier band. After this, after the 10 exercises we're gonna have a 1-minute rest. Keep breathing. Since the resistance band doesn't provide quite as much of a challenge as dumbbells or barbell or kettlebell. We're going for longer work periods with shorter rest times. But that means that it's also going to work our cardio. So keep breathing. And rest. All right. Next move, we're going to be going down to the floor. So to set up for the two moves, we're going to be having the band, one loop of the band below our shins, and then we're going to be putting the band around our shoulders. All right, and we're going to be going into a kneeling hip thrust. So squeezing up, feeling the tension from that band, especially at the top of the movement, squeezing our glutes, our quads, and then coming back down. Keep breathing. I know your lower body's starting to burn, but just keep moving through it. It's all a mental game, this one, because with the resistance band, you're much less likely to reach genuine failure where you can't do another rep. It's more that your muscles might be burning, they might be tired, but we'll keep pushing through. Even if you need to take a quick break, that's fine. Just get right back into it. All right, just a few more reps here. Perfect, all right. You're doing so well, everyone. Shake it out, because we're going to be going back into that kneeling position for the next exercise, but this time we'll be working more the upper body, so we're going to be going into a kneeling push press. So we're going to be using the momentum from going from kneeling to standing to push that band up. So remember, shins above the band, but this time we're just going to be holding it here, our shoulders. As we come up, we're going to be pressing that band up. If you need to go to your lighter resistance band for this movement, please do. So really using that momentum from the hip thrust portion to push that band up. Oh, my quads are starting to burn as well as my arms, but keep pushing. 20 seconds left. Let's go. And rest. Aye. Wow, that was a real quad killer as well, actually. All right. Okay, we've just got 2 exercises here in the first portion of the workout, so the one with the heavier band. So for the next one, we're going to be having the band around our shoulders. One leg is going to be stepping on it, and then we're just going to be going into a step back reverse lunge with the other leg, the one that doesn't have the band around it. So we are working the leg with the band around it here, really taking our body weight into that leg, plus the added resistance from the band. So keep breathing here. Remember, 90 seconds here. We're actually less than a minute left now. then rest, then the other side, and then we've got that 1 minute rest before we move into the circuit with the lighter band. So keep pushing. It's these last exercises that are really starting to feel the burn. 20 seconds. Keep pushing. And rest. All right. So we've got about 15 seconds left of rest. Then we've got the last exercise with this heavier band, reverse lunges on the other side. You've got this, everyone. You're doing so well so far. You're almost halfway through the workout. All right, so other foot steps on that band, bringing it around your shoulders, and we're going into step back lunge. Losing my balance a bit now. But we've got that 1 minute rest after this, remember. So keep going. 40 seconds left. Stay focused now. Just a few more reps. Amazing, guys. We're finished with the heavy band. Put it to the side. You've earned that 1 minute rest. I'm just gonna check the cameras. All good. Yep, we're good. I'm worried I'm gonna run out of storage. I need to upload some of the videos from this week onto my computer. Anyways, grab some water and get ready to go into that second portion of the workout. So, we've done the first half. Amazing work. I know our lower body is feeling it now, so don't worry. Most of the moves we're going to be doing in this next section are going to be more focused on the upper body and core, except for the first one, which is going to be full body. All right, so for this first move, for some people this might be a little bit of a challenge for your mobility and strength, but we're going to be having a firm step on the band, the lighter band, and we're going to be going into an overhead squat. So pressing that band over your head, and we're going to be squatting it down. Really pushing up with that band, so don't let your hands collapse. If you need to just do this body weight, then by all means drop the band. Just keep your arms elevated or hold a towel, a broomstick above your head, whatever you can manage, and just do an overhead squat like that. Because you can see, even for me, I'm starting to shake. The band is challenging my stability. Oh. And rest. All right. Drop the band for now, grab some water. And next, we're going to be going into some band pull-aparts. So I'll show you once the timer starts. All right, so we're going to be holding that band and we're just going to be pulling it apart. So as we pull it outwards, the band should come in towards our chest. The closer your hands are on the band, so if you bring them closer in, the harder it's going to be. So find a good challenge that you can maintain for about another minute. I'll show you from the side. So we're really keeping the tension on that band, working our back here, our shoulder stabilizes. So I'll show you from the back. We should really be seeing our shoulder blades squeeze together as we pull that band apart. Oh, this one is definitely a difficult one if you're doing it properly. So if you need to make it a bit easier, just move your hands further out on the band. Kind of done a full 360 here, showing you from all angles. All right, 10 seconds left. Give me 3 more. Oh, that's challenging. And rest. I'm gonna wipe off my sweat after that one. Okay. All right, so standing on that band, again, working the upper body here. We're going to be going into some front raises. So we're just standing on the band, around shoulder width, and we're raising it up, really working those shoulders here. Trying to keep your body straight, your glutes squeezed, your legs squeezed, so you're not swinging the band up like this. You're doing it slow and controlled to really work those upper body muscles, particularly those shoulders. Oh, I'll show you from the side too. Trying to keep our arms straight as we raise up, and we're looking forward, so we're not putting unnecessary tension on our neck by bringing our head up. Just keep looking straight forward. 30 seconds left. Keep going now. Give me a few more. 2 more. And a bonus one. And rest. All right. Amazing work, everyone. So rest, shake out your arms, and we're going to be going into a very similar move now. Again, stepping on that band. This time our palms are going to be facing in towards each other, and we're going to be curling it up in a hammer curl. All right, so feet about shoulder width apart again, and we're curling that band up. Try and be slow and controlled with this movement to really maximize the stress on your biceps. Stimulate that muscle growth, the lean muscle. That's what the Strong and Lean program is all about. All right, less than a minute left of this one.
You get everybody staring for days. All they see is just a young, pretty face. But I'm trying to get to know you much better. Don't matter how much time it will take. But there's something you're trying to hide. There's something you're keeping inside. But I'm trying to get to know you much better. Don't matter how much time.
And rest. All right, amazing work, everyone. Wipe off your sweat. Next, we're going to be going into a tricep extension. So we're going to be having the band overhead and we're going to be extending it up. All right, let's go. So, holding that band, bringing it up, and we're extending our triceps back. Arms go parallel, and then using our triceps to squeeze them back up. Again, keeping our glutes squeezed, our legs squeezed, our belly button tucked in, a nice straight line with our bodies. Feet at a comfortable distance, probably around shoulder width, and breathing. 40 seconds left. So if you need to come out of it for a few seconds, do so, and then get right back into it. Whew, this one's challenging, even with the light resistance band. So shake it out. We've got about 15 seconds left. So keep pushing. Give me 5 more reps. And rest. Ooh, that one was a toughie. All right, shake it out. And we're gonna be going down to the floor now. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be holding a plank position, and we're going to have most of the band to the side, and then we're going to be having our hands over the band. So one hand is going to be just over the band here, and the other hand is going to be pulling up. So we're planking, and then we're rowing up. If at any point you need to go down to your knees for this, please do so, but make sure to still keep your abs and glutes squeezed. This is also a tough one. So keep pushing and try to not let your hips swing from side to side too much. All right, about 30 seconds left, so let's keep going. Don't give up now. Just a few more. And rest. Oh, the hardest part was this hand that was holding basically a single arm plank. All right, so we are going to do the other side, but just to give our arms a little bit of a break, we're going to be laying our belly on the floor, and we're going to be holding the band around just outside shoulder width. We're going to be going into a Superman and then a lat pull down. So still working those arms, but emphasizing that back here. So Superman up, and then pull the band down to your shoulders and upper back. Really pulling outwards on the band to keep that tension. Whew. My band got stuck on my sofa. Let's move a little bit to the side. All right, 40 seconds left. Just checking the timer. You can have your forehead on the floor or have your head slightly above the floor, but keep looking down. Don't bring your neck up in this move. All right, and rest. I said that the first half with the heavier band was going to be harder, but I take it back. These moves really get to you, especially when we're doing 90 seconds. But that's the point. Like I said, even if you need to take a break in that 90 seconds, it's fine. We're just making sure we really we overload our muscles even with this lighter resistance. All right, so we're going into that single arm plank with a row on the other side. So one arm on the band, other arm rows up. Keeping your glutes squeezed, your abs squeezed. Just 2 more exercises after this. Keep pushing now. Not letting your hips rotate to one side. You can always go down to your knees as well, if you need. Come on, 30 seconds left. Whew. Let's go, don't give up. I'm not letting myself give up. I'm not letting you guys give up. Keep moving, 10 more seconds. Give me 3 more rows. And a bonus one, and rest. That one is a killer move. So if you stuck through with it, I'm so proud of you, even if you did it from your knees. All right, just 2 more ab exercises left, and then we are done with this workout. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna have our feet through the band, and also we're gonna have our shoulders on the band. We're gonna put our back down, and we're just gonna be lowering our legs, making sure to hold that band so that it doesn't snap us up, and trying to keep our lower back pressed against the floor. So only bring your legs as low as they can go without your lower back raising too high off the ground. So if that's here, that's fine. Just bring them up. Really feeling it in those abs, especially the lower abs, the hip flexors. Slow and controlled here. Remember, second to last exercise.
It won't go away. I got that feeling rushing through my body.
And rest. Whew. All right, stay in this position because we're going to be using the same position to just go into some V-ups now for the last exercise. So last 90 seconds. If your towel and water is nearby, let's make use of them. All right, last 90 seconds here. So feet still in the band on our shoulders. We're holding it, bringing ourselves in, and then back out into that V up. So this one is a little bit fiddly, so you are gonna have to hold the band in the middle to make sure it doesn't snap off. But we're bringing our knees in and out, keeping our shoulders and legs off the ground at all times. Really maintaining that tension in our core. Last 45 seconds now. Keep pushing. "30 seconds left." Keep going now. Just a couple more. And that's it. Amazing work, everyone. That's your 40-minute resistance band workout complete. We did everything, lower body, upper body, core burnout at the end. So I hope you're feeling like you got a really good workout in. Maybe a little bit less intense than some of the dumbbell workouts, the HIIT workouts, but that's really great because you want to mix it up and we still got a good workout in for our muscles today. Definitely moving towards that strong and lean goal. And just having fun, which is the most important thing, improving our fitness, much more important than aesthetics. All right, I'm gonna grab some water and then I'll take you through a few-minute cool down. Make sure we're not too tight tomorrow. All right, so first stretch we're gonna do, we're just gonna go into a lunge. So, instead of going too deep into that lunge today, we're gonna have our chest upright. We're gonna squeeze our glutes. We're gonna really tuck our hips forward and we're gonna feel a nice stretch here in the hip flexor of the back leg. So really squeeze your glutes, tuck your pelvis forward. And as we do that, we can start to lean forward a little bit more, getting a deeper stretch into that hip flexor. And we can lean over to one side, getting a nice stretch here in the oblique, and the other side. Stretching that other oblique now. Perfect, and let's switch legs. So other leg comes out, chest stays upright. We're tucking our pelvis forward, glutes squeezed, and once we've tucked forward, we can start to lean our hips forwards, really feeling stretch in the hip flexor of that back leg. Perfect, and now we're gonna stretch to one side, stretching out those obliques of the back leg. And to the other side, stretching the obliques of the front leg. Perfect, and now I'll show you from the front. We're just gonna take our legs out. You might hear a little bit of a crack of your hips, so go slowly on this one. And we're gonna be doing some rocks, backwards and forwards. Really opening up those hips here. I know mine definitely feel a little bit tight. Perfect. And now we're gonna be on all fours and we're gonna walk our hands forward. Our hips are still gonna stay in the air and we're gonna bring our chest down towards the floor into that extended puppy pose. So really feeling a nice stretch here in the shoulders. And the upper back. Walk your hands as far forward as they can go and keep your bum up in the air. Perfect. Now we're just going to bring our hands in. We're going to thread one hand through using the other arm, so this arm here, to really rotate ourselves to feel that nice stretch in the upper back. Threading the needle here. So we're going in opposing motion here. Our arm that's on the ground is trying to bring us towards the direction that the hand is facing, while we're pushing with our other hand in the opposite direction, if that makes sense. I just did a 40-minute workout, so you'll have to excuse me if my explanations aren't totally up to scratch. All right, and we're switching sides. So other arm threads through, shoulder on the ground, and we're using the other hand that's free to really push in that opposite direction. Feeling a nice stretch here in the upper back. Remember, shoulder of the outstretched hand stays on the ground. Perfect. And we're going to come up and we're just going to lie on our backs. We're going to cross one leg over the other. We're going to grab behind our thigh and we're going to pull in. You can also use one hand to push out on the front knee. Really getting a nice stretch in that glute, or the piriformis stretch, as it's called in more official terminology. Perfect, and switch sides, so other leg comes out, other leg crosses over. We're using our hand, one hand to pull the back of the thigh in, the other hand to push the front knee outwards, and we're breathing here. Perfect, now we're going to extend one leg out. We're going to keep our hand behind our thigh, and or alternatively, if you're pretty tight like me, you can grab that resistance band that you were using. If it's not too tangled, we're going to put it over our calf or our thigh, and we're going to pull our leg in, getting a nice stretch in that hamstring. So my hamstrings are pretty tight. I can't really keep my legs straight if I'm just pulling with my hands, so that's perfect when we can use bands like these to do a stretch. I even have a resistance band stretch on my channel if you want to check it out. If you like using the band, you want to get a bit of a deeper stretch, definitely go check that out. All right, and we're switching legs. So the leg that was in the air extends out, wrapping that resistance band or just holding behind your thigh and trying to keep our legs straight. We're pulling our extended leg towards our chest as much as possible. And breathe here. Perfect, and release that. We won't be needing the band anymore. We're just going to go into one final stretch. We're going to put the soles of our feet together, trying to gently ease our knees down towards the ground, really stretching those inner thighs, and just using this moment to take a few deep breaths and calm down. So we're inhaling for 3, holding for 3, and then exhaling for 3. We're going to do 2 more. And last one. Perfect. And we're going to come up to standing, And that's it. That's your 40-minute resistance band workout complete. We did a cool down there. I really hope you enjoyed it. As I was saying, it is, I'd say, a little bit less intense than some of the other workouts that we've been doing as part of the Strong and Lean program, but I still hope you enjoyed it. I hope that you definitely felt a little bit of almost like that pump with the front raises and the hammer curls. So think like proper old school bodybuilding style pump, just doing loads of front raises and bicep curls. But anyway, yeah, if you liked the video, give a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, then this is part of my 6-week Strong and Lean program. We're in week 2 now, so definitely go to my channel, check it out. You can do the workouts from earlier on in the program. You don't have to follow it chronologically, or you can just tap that notification bell and follow along with us for the rest of the workouts. You can also cherry pick just the workouts that you enjoy most of all. And yeah, definitely leave a comment with what your favorite exercise was, any other video ideas that you might have, because I'm always looking for suggestions. And yeah, thank you so much for joining. I hope to see you soon. Have a great day, a great rest of the week. And yeah, bye.